Hello, welcome back to the channel. It's JPA here. In today's video, I think we're pretty clear what we're going to be talking about today, considering this is the first time I've had a chance to do this video. We'll just get straight into this, guys. Discuss Rangers sacking Russell Martin after 123 days in charge. Delighted with the news. I don't think I made any secret of the fact that I did not want Russell Martin from the start. I was almost in tears, honestly, when he was announced as Rangers manager. I really didn't see it going any other way than how it has, and to be honest, I'm just a wee bit surprised that it took the board so long to sack him. He was really poor. We didn't see any progress. He lied to us from the get-go about the style of play. I remember doing the video when he was appointed, and I said, oh, he's maybe a wee bit like Ange Postecoglou. Got completely laughed at. And the reason I mentioned that is because he promised that he was going to be in your face, attacking, pressing high up the pitch, high energy. That's what he promised to bring in. Nothing like that. It was really poor. I've got a couple of stats for you. He's the worst Rangers manager in our history, with just a win percentage of 29%. Win rate. That's absolutely embarrassing. He won just 5 out of 17 games in charge. Those wins came against Livingston, Hibs, Alloa, a poor Pilsen side, and Panathinaikos, who again didn't really show up in that game. So not really good enough by any stretch of the imagination. I've counted how many goals we scored, how many conceded. We scored 21 goals and conceded 24. 24 goals in 17 games is just not even acceptable. There's a 6-0 defeat in there as well, obviously. We didn't muster up enough chances. We were -1 in terms of goals for and against in the league. Sitting 8th when he was finally sacked. So for me, there's absolutely no surprise that he has been sacked. As I said, there was nothing that you could look towards and go, oh, he's maybe building to do this, he's trying to do that. Nothing. Formation, he just kind of abandoned his tactics a couple of times this season, where he was just searching for a goal. Livingston away was a prime example of that, where we were left chasing the game and you throw on, I think we ended up with about 4 strikers on the pitch, if you include attackers and wingers and that. We were just searching for a goal. There was no structure to what he was doing at that point. It was just throw somebody on and hope for the best, really, is exactly what he did. Yeah, delighted with this outcome. Been dying to talk about this for a good few days now. Obviously I was away on holiday. I was away on my honeymoon there for 2 weeks, and I didn't want to do any videos during that point. That was time for me and my wife, so I didn't want to even, I said I didn't know what to think about football. I did watch a couple of the games while I was away, much to my disappointment, to be honest with you. In my opinion, Kevin Thelwell and Patrick Stewart have a lot to answer for. They made the appointment. They got it badly wrong. He was not wanted at all by a lot of Rangers fans. I don't think there's anybody who would have picked Martin out of the candidates that we had before he was appointed. And if Rangers fans are due, quite a few of them says, okay, he's the manager now and we'll back him, include myself, which was reluctant to do that. But cracks started to appear right away. I think from the very first league game, you could see already what was happening or what wasn't happening, really, in terms of the way we were playing. So yeah, I'm absolutely delighted with this one. And yeah, where do we go from here? A couple of names suggested. Gerrard seems to be the front runner. McInnes has been mentioned. I don't know how likely that is, given his start to things at Hearts. I don't know. Muscat, again, he was mentioned before Clement came in, and I think he was pretty much almost picked, but obviously Clement got it just before him. So even Robinson, his name's in there, Steve Robinson from St Mirren. In my opinion, I would take all of them Gerrard for me would be my first pick. I know there are a lot of objections to that. The fact that he walked out on us, okay, no great. The fact he only won 1 trophy in 9, again, no great. I think what people do forget about Gerrard is the absolute mess he walked into after Warburton and Pedro Caixinha were here, and the squad was an absolute disaster. Results were really poor. The morale was at an all-time low at the club. So he had a lot of rebuilding to do, and to be honest, he did it with not a lot of money at the start. Okay, over his 3 years, I mean, maybe did spend 30 million, but I don't think 10 million a season is that much. He brought a lot of players in on free transfers, really good players as well, the likes of Aribo, Kamara, even Sakala, Bassey, great players. And I think he really built a really strong squad. That strong squad went on to the European final. Yes, it was Gio that actually took us there, but it was Gerrard's squad that done that, and I think he built a really strong squad. Beale came in and absolutely dismantled the whole thing, which was really annoying. But yeah, so he's a strong candidate for me. McInnes, I would take him. A couple of years ago, I probably wouldn't have took him, but I think he's proved wherever he's been, he's done a really good job, particularly in Scottish football. I think the only job that he hasn't really done well was Sunderland, but Sunderland's a really hard job. I've seen hundreds of really good managers go there and struggle, the likes of Martin O'Neill, Dick Advocat, who obviously those two done really well up here, went down there and struggled. There's a lot of good managers went there and failed. For me, Muscat, he's up there as well. If we couldn't get Gerrard, I'd probably take Muscat second. He's got a good winning mentality. He's winning a lot over in the leagues that he's playing in just now. Okay, they're not the most high profile leagues in the world, but then you've got to look at standard Scottish football and say it's probably on par with that, to be honest with you. So yeah, and he brings an attacking philosophy to football, to Rangers. If he comes, Robinson again is one that kind of keeps getting mentioned in the background. Obviously, I would take him. I think he organises his sides well. They're well set up, very difficult to beat, and that's what we need to be. We need to be difficult to beat, because right now teams are just absolutely carving us open, playing really. It's really easy for them to get through us, particularly the way Martin's had us playing the last few weeks. So I would take Robinson. One name that was mentioned was Sean Dyche. I think he's pulled out of that race. I didn't really fancy him, to be honest with you. So yeah, let me know your thoughts on where you are with that. Obviously, over the next couple of weeks there will be a lot of discussion on this, and we'll have discussions on who is the front runners. For me, Gerrard is the one who I would take, but let me know what you guys think.